What's going on, guys? Pomson87 here, and we are here with the XRL US race review at the Circuit of the Americas. And I haven't done any practice, literally 0 seconds of practice. I only just made it in time for qualifying for this race. As I've just been very busy this week with uni and whatnot. But I do have a setup, and well, but unfortunately that cost me in qualifying, as I had a pretty poor one. I only qualified P10, but hopefully I can make amends in the race. Get to a good start and get a good result again. So as we go to track now, wish you luck, guys. Okay, we are sat on the grid now, behind Ascending Drive and ahead of Full Throttle 2. So waiting for the 5 lights to come out. Here we go, 4, 5, and away we go. We only just plant the power in time for the lights up, but we do get off to a good start nonetheless. As we are close behind my Zonky and Ascending Drive, we're going to dive up in the middle of them, and we get good room in the middle. Like, my Zonky nearly turns to the side of us, and Ascending Drive goes around the outside of us, so that's a good start from both me and Ascending there, up into P6 and P7 respectively. But we make a big error in the start of the first sector. Talk about no practice, so just so bad. Well, just so not used to the understeer in this game, and we get mugged by 442, and my Zonky Bro goes around the outside of us, and now Neki 16's gone up our inside. So that's awful. We've got an awful first sector there, and CI's probably look very racy as well behind us. So that's annoying, really. We've got to try and reclaim all the positions we lost so far. About 3 wide for the corner, we slightly give my Zonky a tap, but luckily nothing serious there. As we're going up the back straight now, open into rich mix to maximise straight line speed. Hopefully we can brake nicely for this corner and claim a few positions maybe. Unfortunately, brake way too late. We give 442 a slight nudge, and he spins off Ascending Drive. And I don't know if my Zonky scored in that as well, so that's very bad on my part, and I was putting me contributed to that, as I got loads of wheel spin and nearly turned into the path of my Zonky Bro. But he does go around our outside into the double left, so that's a good move from him there. And now we got Neki 16 is looking very quick behind us as we're going through the flat out. Well, flat out if you get your line right. Well, fast corners in the left sector, in the final sector, sorry, and Neki 16 goes up our inside, the fast left as we miss the apex, and we're going side by side through the final corner. We've got a, well, we're side by side still, and we've got good line, straight line speed. We're going to power ahead of him, but he has got the inside line for the first corner still. The DRS isn't activated, remember, it's only a second lap, so neither of us got any advantage, but he did brake later, and he got the apex first, and he has moved up into P9. Oh, sorry, P8, I'm in P9, but coming up the back straight on lap 2, I decided to wait for Ascending Drive due to that incident at the end of the DRS straight on the first lap, as I felt that was my fault, and I didn't want a repeat of the well, fiasco in Japan, where I got a penalty for not waiting for final chicane there. So I just want to play it safe and just wait for Ascending Drive, and then see how we go from there. And there we go, we're now back into last place. We've got a lot of time to make up towards the leaders and the top runners, so hopefully we can pick off these cars very quickly. Ooh, we almost get taken out by that bollard there. Lucky it's not a glitchy one like the ones off the last game. But DRS is activated as it is a third lap, and we easily fly past Ascending Drive with the straight line speed and the DRS. And we brake quite early, we've still got the inside line, and we cover off Ascending Drive and move up into P12. So not quite in last place anymore, as we've got Conrad Straight and Squidder up ahead, are battling quite a bit, so it's good racing between them. Looks like Squidder got the switchback and Conrad there. Conrad's trying to get better traction, and well, will it work out for him? They're trying to go side by side, but Squidder moves up a bit across the track and forces Conrad out a bit. Just he gets so much understeer through those fast corners in this game. You've got to get your line exactly right to keep it flat out. But towards the end of lap 3, Pro Recon says fast lap of the race, as we got DRS again. We set a personal best, and we got the slipstream of Squidder. Can we go and have a look at the inside in turn 1? We are going to look at the inside. We reach the apex first, but I've got to leave room for Squidder on the outside, which we do. And is he going to have better traction? He does get ahead of us, and he gets a position. We're trying to make him move up the inside there, but it's never going to work. And we completely back out of it, as that would just end with us both spinning into the barrier, which wouldn't be good. But current to lap 4, you're going to have another attempt on Squiddo. Defends the inside and cuts back to the right, so we're going to have a move down the inside. Broke early once again, but well, he holds around the outside, so that's good on him there. Nice racing, and we're going to hold around the outside of this corner. So great side-by-side of action here with Squiddo. Good racing with side-by-side still again. But we have got the inside line, and we are going to keep the position ahead of him. And I did give him room, so he wasn't forced off the track. He might have better traction, but we just slammed the door on him, and we've got the position into P10, so now on the points. Going to lap 6, though. Squiddo is trying to retaliate, come back at the inside of DRS. As we're going to hold around the outside, do what he did to us earlier on. But we're going to brake a bit later coming into the right, and we're going to get up in the side, and we've got position into P10. We're going to cover off the inside for this corner as well, as I don't want any dive bombs. We cut brake quite late anyway, so that covers off any moves. Going on to the end of lap 8 to start lap 9, we're coming to the pits for a set of prime tyres. As a strategy was a very basic one for this race, a 2-stop with a prime stint in the middle, 2 options on either end. Yeah, it seems like most tracks are 2-stop, except for the occasional one which is a 1-stop, like Monaco. And I think Silverstone, you can 1-stop in this game. But we come back on the track now in P10 as we Squiddo tried to undercut us, but we got the position ahead of him. Now coming to lap 18, through the whole of that prime stint, and there was no action except the fact that we closed about 10 seconds up on full throttle 2, so we had pretty good pace in the primes actually. As we started to undercut full throttle 2 actually, and hit 1 lap earlier than him for the option tyres. So hopefully we can make full use of these options on the next lap and try and jump him in the pits. As we go back out on track now, and according to the following lap, that is full throttle 2 coming out of the pits. We haven't been able to jump him, but we have gained a bit of time on him. So hopefully we can hunt him down and try and get past him. On the following lap we have done exactly that. We are definitely within the DRS range. And we're going to have maximise the train our speed, penalty to Richbox. We've got set a personal best as well, so that's good on us. And we're going to fly full throttle inside. We brake quite early once again as he tries to go around the outside. But we hit the apex first, we gave him room on the outside, and that is a job ahead of him. So up into P8, which is a good result. Next car up the road is CI, but unfortunately for us, he had great pace, and it just wasn't possible to catch him. But coming into lap 25, he is going to try and retaliate like Squiddo did, and he dives on the inside. We're going to hold around the outside again, as we're going to hold it up the inside, coming to the right, but he's going to get the switch back on us, as we give him room, but coming down to the double left, sorry, and he side pods glitched off us really. Yeah, on his screen, I didn't really leave much space, but on my screen I did. If you see a replay, and if you compare it with Squiddo's, I pretty much do exactly the same line when I overtook him, and there wasn't an incident. But if you have any opinions about the incident, please leave comments below. I'd love to hear them. But anyway, coming to the race results, I did finish in P8. King Bowler, my teammate, finished in 1st. Pro Recon finished 2nd. My Personality Pro 3rd. 304th. Neki 16. 5th. Greenmaster 9 times 6th. CI 7th. Me 8th. Connor Straight 9th. And Full Forward 2 10th. We've got 60 seconds worth of time penalties anyway, so... Well, there you go. So that was an okay race, guys. Could have been better had I actually practiced. But the next race coming up, which is Brazil, it's definitely one of my favourite tracks of all times, and if I'm going to get a podium this season, that would be the track, really. So, wish you luck for them, and I'll see you guys then. Palms out.